So here we are with Kevin Lynn, the illustrious alum from Tenafly High School, class of 20,000? No, 2011. I just want to thank you for coming and playing
My pleasure.
for the Tenafly Pandemic Players. And what's been going on since 2011?
Since 2011. Well, went to school. I went to the Colburn Conservatory for my undergrad in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Spent a good 4 years living in downtown LA. Loved it. Followed by 2 years in Philadelphia at the Curtis Institute, and then I jumped over to the other side of the pond, and where I was a co-leader of the London Philharmonic for the past 3 years until now. And so now I'm kind of in this transition phase into I'm the new concertmaster for the Indianapolis Symphony, but due to current events, we're currently furloughed until until it's safe, basically, until we can start having people in the concert hall.
And who knows when that's going to be? Nobody
knows when that's going to be.
Nobody
exactly.
knows. Well, congratulations on the new position. That's
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Really fantastic.
Thanks.
As far as the pandemic, take us back a little bit to co-leader of the London Philharmonic. It's very prestigious, okay? It sounds really good.
I had a good time. Right place, right time for a lot of things. I mean, like anything, any sort of success you have, there's luck that comes with it.
Well, okay.
So.
But then the transition to Indianapolis and then a pandemic. So
Right.
So what was the sequence of the events there? Because obviously you were hired before the pandemic.
I officially got the job in January, but I was going to finish my season with London.
I see.
So I would August 31st would have been my last day with the London Philharmonic, but concerts were canceled sometime in March. So since March, I've kind of just been. I came back to the States, spent some time with family. And then we were just kind of figuring out how to navigate this. Like, for the longest time, we didn't know if we can go forward with concerts. The government was doing their thing. So we were just going with whatever we were told. But now, it's slightly more complicated now.
Yeah.
But we'll spend this year, hopefully we'll be doing a lot of online things. We just have to be creative in exploring new ways to communicate with audiences.
Yeah.
Like, what we do is kind of, it hasn't really evolved in the last 200, 300, 400 years.
That's true.
Legitimately.
We're museum pieces.
We are. But there's something else really cool about having something so culturally historic. But now we're exploring this new online space a lot more seriously. We're trying to figure out new ways to reach our audience.
Yeah.
And like a lot of things in today's world, most of it is online.
Well, that's actually true for us too. I mean, even us here in Tenafly, that's one of the reasons we put this together. Rob Postian and I were eager to get the word out to people that the Tenafly music community is still alive and well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that there's so much great music to be heard by yourself and also by current students. So we wanted to get the word out, and you were the first one to sign up. So I was
very excited. I was very excited. I mean, I haven't been working since March, basically.
Yeah.
So as soon as the Facebook group came up, I was like, yes, something to do.
Yes, let's play live music again.
Yeah, exactly. But it brought back all these great memories of the amazing people that I went to school with, in high school and everything. And there's an incredible music community here.
Yeah.
Thanks to you and all the other music teachers of Tenafly. And I think that's not something you find everywhere.
Not at all.
No. Especially with arts funding as it is today. But it's amazing that it's so alive and well in Tenafly.
Right. Well, I am always. I've been teaching Tenafly for 17 years, and I still pinch myself and say,
it's a dream.
Is this for real?
Yeah, exactly. It's a dream.
It's the first time I walked through the halls in Tenafly and heard the honors orchestra, and I'm sure you were in there playing.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, is this possible? How can this be?
Yeah.
So I feel very lucky as a music teacher to have so many amazing students like yourself to work with.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us, and hope we can do this again.
I'm sure we will. Thanks.
Take care. Thanks.
Yeah.
So here we are with Tristan Siegel. Tristan, thank you so much for playing and for coming and joining us with the Tenafly Pandemic Players. So obviously the situation has affected every musician in the world, pretty much. And so I'm curious as to how it has affected you. Thinking about back to March, what your plans were at the beginning of March and how they changed toward the end of March and up till now.
Well, first I want to say thank you, Mr. Millar, and thank you, Rob Postian, who's behind the camera, for putting this whole thing together. It would not have been possible, this whole production, without these two people, organizing everything, making sure that we came on time, choosing our repertoire, just being the backbone to this operation. So I just want to say on behalf of everyone, thank you. The second thing, so I'm Tristan, and I'm a professional musician, and so my career was totally derailed in March when everything closed down. So I was teaching at the Elizabeth Morrow School in Englewood. I was freelancing around New York, taking auditions, playing in orchestras all over the area, and everything came to a standstill. Everything stopped. So since then, I've been lucky enough to continue some teaching remotely, but otherwise, performance opportunities like this are impossible to come by. I don't even know how you're able to put this together at this time, but
it took a while. But so actually, let me back up a little bit and ask you, when did you graduate from Tenafly High School?
So I graduated from Tenafly High School in 2014.
And then what did you do?
And then I went to Bard College in upstate New York, which has a conservatory there. And so they have a double degree program. And I was really interested in studying both music and Chinese. And after my first year, it didn't end up working out. So I decided to move to Indiana University, where I also kept studying the violin and music and also Chinese. So I thought it was really important, both as just a citizen and as a musician, to make sure I didn't take such a narrow approach to music, but enriched my experience, my life experience in any way by studying this other really important
Well, it's a really important
subject.
language. Yeah, that's very interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I knew you played violin. And so now that everything has kind of come to a screeching halt, is there anything on the horizon for you? What are you looking forward to?
Well, luckily, one of my friends told me about a program in Nova Scotia called the Lunenburg Academy of Music Performance. So I'll be joining them in this fall semester from September to early December. And luckily, they have more openings, more performance opportunities. It's a little bit safer in terms of the COVID situation, so hopefully there'll be more opportunities there to perform and to be around other musicians. But other than that, it's our future is looking a little bleak right now.
Well, this too shall pass eventually.
I hope so.
I had a friend who posted on Facebook, and I really believe this. He said, "I will never take for granted making music with other people again." And so that's part of the reason that we're doing this now. And the other part is to just show everybody what we've got here in Tenafly. There's so much talent here, and you're a big part of it, so thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I just want to say bravo also to Sanford, Christy, and Momoko, who the two are in high school, and one's just started first, second year in college. It's like amazing what sort of talent is around here. So
it is amazing.
I just feel privileged to be a part of it too.
As do I. So here we are with Momoko Uchida. Momoko graduated from Tenafly High School a year ago, right? And went on to Mannes, right? Conservatory.
Mannes School.
Congratulations. It's a great
Thank
school.
You.
And so you were able to complete, what, 3/4 of a year at Mannes or 2/3 of a year before everything came to a halt?
Yeah, like half a year and then, 3/4, yeah.
3/4 or so. So in March, basically, right?
Yeah.
And what were your plans for the summer that probably didn't come true?
Well, I was invited to play in an orchestra at a music festival in Netherlands, and which is for 2 weeks. And after that, I was planning to visit my music friends in Europe.
In Europe?
Yeah, to get the inspiration,
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
I'm a big fan of Europe. I go there a lot.
Yeah, it was my first time because last year I also got invited, and it was the same thing that I got invited to. Oh, it was so good. First time Europe last year. Yeah.
I remember seeing your pictures. Yeah, that looked really, really cool. So you were going to do the same thing again,
Yeah.
and it just didn't happen, right?
Yeah, it all just canceled.
So is there anything that you've been doing in its place this summer, or were you like me, just sitting at home doing pretty much absolutely nothing? Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Probably time to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
At least you don't have to worry about SATs anymore.
True. Oh my God, thank goodness. Just practice. That's good.
And what's the deal at Manus this fall? Do you know? Have they told you anything?
No, they still haven't replied to my emails yet. Well, I was planning to take part-time, but and like part-time with just taking lessons with my teacher.
Okay.
But I still don't know what's happening because of this whole situation.
Right. So they haven't put out any announcements or any definitive plan.
They did, as a general, like, oh, you're going to have have this class if you're full-time, but they don't really know part-time because it's a new thing that they're doing this year.
I
Yeah.
see.
So it's all over the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just like everybody else, you just gotta go with the flow, right? And if you have time and you're available, we'd love to see you at Tenafly High School. We could use all the help we can get because
definitely planning to.
hopefully make smaller groups, and then we'll need more people to work with smaller groups. Okay. Do you still play piano?
I do sometimes for fun.
You know, I can remember when you were a freshman, you were like, Mr. Millar, I don't know if I should play piano or violin. I was like,
Yeah. 'Cause I actually did want to do piano at that time a little bit more, but I just realized that I don't have enough repertoire
Yeah.
for piano because my teacher said, you're not. So I was like,
oh, okay. There's that.
yeah, well, I still want to do music and I still love violin, so I was.
Yeah, well, you play beautifully. You really do.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to hear you play. And thank you for coming and participating in this and spending all this time.
Thank you. Thank you for putting this whole thing.
Well,
yeah.
let's keep it going. Maybe we'll do something else. So this is Christy Choi, who is a rising senior at Tenafly High School.
Hello.
Plays the cello. And Juilliard Pre-College, are you principal cello at Juilliard Pre-College Orchestra?
The latest concert, yes, I was.
I noticed that, yes, you were right there in front. That's awesome, I love to hear you play so beautifully.
Thank you.
So what about this summer? Did you have plans? I'm sure you did, and what happened to them?
So this summer, luckily, I was accepted to the Parliament Music Program, and it's a 7-week program that takes place in Shelter Island, run by the violinist Itzhak Perlman and his wife Toby Perlman. And they actually don't have that many spots a year, so I was super honored to be accepted this year. But unfortunately, because of the pandemic and everything, it had to go online. And I'm still very thankful that it didn't get canceled at all, but still I tried to make the most of it, and it was 7 weeks through Zoom. And I took lessons, studio classes, group discussions, video nights and everything. And obviously it was much different than what it could have been in person, but still super thankful that it happened.
So is the program really are the Perlmans really intimately involved, or are they just kind of the figureheads? Or?
So I've been to a couple of camps before PMP, and I was really in shock because everyone told me that PMP is literally like a family to you. And I was like, oh, whatever, like probably like any other camp.
Right.
But nobody is just like an authority figure. Everyone is so involved with each other. They try to make it like a family, like a real family. And Mr. P and Mrs. P are all super involved in whatever we do, super encouraging. It's like an all-supportive musical family. And it's such a different environment, even through Zoom. So yeah.
What a fantastic opportunity. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you're coming back to Tenafly High School this fall, and what do you know, obviously it's going to be your senior year, and you're thinking ahead, which is, thinking ahead nowadays is a whole different thing than it used to be, because you can't take anything for granted. But I think I heard you say you were interested in continuing at conservatory, is that right?
So this summer, even though everything has been so weird, out of place, I've actually been using my time very well because since I am planning to apply to some conservatories maybe, I'm really using my time to practice, like, because most of the times, like in our daily lives, we're always looking forward to a goal. We're practicing towards like a concert or a competition.
Right.
But since we don't have that right now, I'm really just working on for the future,
Yeah.
just in general, not a specific something. So that was really helpful for me because I'm getting ready for auditions and everything. So I can just take my time, really work through the music. It's been good.
It's wonderful to have that kind of time, and I've noticed it in my own playing. I've been practicing a lot because I'm sitting at home doing absolutely nothing. So it's very freeing to be able to just play whatever you want. It doesn't have to be for a competition or for a concert or for anything. There's no performance at the end of the line. It's just like, oh, let's explore this. And it's for me, that's been really really exciting and a lot of fun. One of the few benefits of being home all the time. Okay, well, Christy, I can't wait to get back to school and to get back to playing together again, whenever that may be. And thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for putting this all together. I mean, it was so refreshing to play chamber for the first time in like months. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I hope we actually do have some more of these in the future.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So here we are with Sanford Watley, who is a rising senior at Tenafly High School. And recently, not that recently, a couple of years ago, I guess, switched from violin to viola. Is that right?
Yep.
Why'd you do that?
Well, I didn't completely switch. So I picked up the viola as well partly because the violin, it was just a little small for me. And I was still growing.
You have big hands, yeah.
And yeah, the viola just, the size-wise, it really felt pretty good. And I adapted to it pretty well. And then I also decided to audition for Juilliard pre-college, and I got in for viola, so I went as a violist.
Smart move. Smart move. Well, you have a fantastic sound on the viola. It's just gorgeous, big sound, and I love hearing it. What were you planning on doing this summer? Obviously you must have had some kind of plans.
So this summer I was actually supposed to be part of NYO USA, and originally we were supposed to tour for about 6 weeks across North America.
Wow.
And play as an orchestra. But unfortunately it became virtual. And it was only 2 weeks. So instead of touring, we virtually recorded Umoja, which was a contemporary piece, and then sections of The Rite of Spring as well, which was really challenging.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. What an amazing repertoire to be able to work on. And how was that experience virtually when you're planning on being with a large group of people and going to all these cool places, and then all of a sudden you're looking at a computer screen? What redeemed that for you? What was the thing that made it most interesting?
Well, for the most part, we focused a lot on The Rite of Spring because it was so complicated. And our conductor, James Ross, he had a lot of creative things that we did. So, for example, one of the Zoom calls, he told all the orchestra members to go off into their own little groups. And we all made acapellas together, and by referencing to The Rite of Spring and getting our ideas from that and just improvising with each other through a cappella. And it was a really great experience to get closer with other members of the orchestra.
Right.
I didn't really get to meet yet.
Right.
And it was really fun. And another thing we did, James Ross was able to get one of the dancers who played the sacrifice role in The Rite of Spring.
Wow.
Because it is a ballet.
Right.
And she taught us and went through the sacrificial dance, and we danced along with her. And it was really interesting and very contemporary dancing, and very emotional. It was a really cool experience.
So wait, you're orchestra players, right? And you're singing a cappella.
Yeah. We were playing together.
So you're playing and not singing. Okay.
I mean, some people actually sang. It was really do whatever.
Right.
Do whatever you want.
And dancing.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Maybe we should give that a shot in the Tenafly High School Orchestra. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
that'll go over?
Yeah, I think one of the things I learned is there are so many more aspects to playing and to the music than
Right.
just sitting there and playing.
Right.
And there's a much deeper level of understanding you can get of the music through like doing those really interesting experiences.
Mm-hmm. That's very insightful. Yeah, absolutely. Well, do you have any ideas about what's going to happen after your senior year?
Right now, I'm working on my college apps, and I think I kind of, similar to Tristan, I want to double major, keep playing music, and also try to study something else. Although I'm not really sure about what that second major is
Yeah.
yet.
Well, there's still time.
Yep.
Yeah, you got time. Don't worry about it. Whatever you feel, wherever your heart takes you, that's what you should do. And don't feel compelled to do something because it's the right thing to
Yeah.
do, right? Do what your heart tells you, and the rest will follow. So thank you again for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was a really great experience,
I'm
and
so
I really
glad.
appreciate it.
I'm so glad. Let's keep it going. Thanks, Sanford.
Thank you.